Let's talk about the just my friends fallacy. It's a super common trap we can actually fix with math.
So, does everyone love your favorite video game? You might think so, but how do you really know?
Your first thought? Just ask your friends, right? Well, there's a pretty big problem with that approach. See, asking just your friends is totally different from asking everyone, and this gets into a huge idea. In stats, the population is the entire group you want to know about. Here, that's everyone in school. And your friends? They're what we call a sample, just one small slice of that bigger population. Here's the problem. If your friends all love gaming, what about the kids who prefer sports or reading? That creates what's called a biased sample. And your results? They're probably going to be way off. So how do you get it right? Well, you've got to think like a mathematician. There's a process for this. This whole process is often called handling data. It's basically a toolkit for finding out what's really going on. It all starts with a solid method. You plan the right question and pick a proper sample. So instead of just asking friends, you'd actually compare different groups or samples. Let's look at an example. This exam question isn't about video games, but it does compare two different samples, two whole classes. Once we process the data, we can pull out key stats like the median height and the range for each class. And with these numbers, we can make some really clear evidence-based comparisons between the two groups. You see, this is how you go from just asking simple questions to finding powerful, accurate insights. And look, this isn't just about getting the right answer in your math class. This is way bigger. It's really about becoming a more confident, engaged, and, a more reflective thinker. So now you know the tools. What's a common belief out there that you'd want to test first?